yeah. I mean, so hey, I'm the person without a camera, named Affliction. I have been playing games basically my whole life. Got a N64 from my cousin who had just gotten a new PlayStation, so he didn't need the N64 anymore. When I was like 5 or 6 years old, play games like Legend of Zelda and all that, but really, um, you know, played a lot of Halo. That's where I know Rob from. Known Rob for almost like half my life, actually. Now that I think about it.
Whoa, don't. That's
Um,
weird.
I mean, hey, it's
A
true.
little weird.
Aw.
Go ahead.
It's um, but yeah,
We're
no.
just old.
Played a lot of Halo. A lot of shooters and stuff like that. But I just like playing games. So
Cool. Mel, you want to go?
Uh,
Oh, wait. Affliction, did your parents care about your gaming? That's the second part to the question.
um, what they really did not like it. When I yeah. I mean, I was kind of annoying with it. Like they would take away my Xbox in high school, and then I bought a second Xbox and I hid it away so I would take it out
ooh.
late at night and play more and all sorts of shit. But they eventually
Right.
came around to it, and they realized that I met a lot of great people, through playing games and going to like different events and stuff like that. And I think they're pretty understanding now.
Cool.
So
That's cool.
Mel, you
Are
want
we
to go? You
supposed
want
to
me to
do like
go?
are we supposed to like introduce ourselves
Oh,
or
you
something?
can just, yeah, if you want. You don't have to do it all formal. You can just, basically, the question is just when did you get into gaming? How did you get
Okay.
into gaming?
Hello
Stuff like
everyone,
that.
I'm Caramel. I first got into gaming. The first system I ever had was a Sega. My dad got me that,
Oh,
and then the
really?
N64. Yeah, it was a Sega because my dad used to work at an electronics store when he was young. Like around the time he had me,
Okay.
whatever. And so he collected a lot of consoles. I have my first handheld was shit. It was a big like black looking Game Boy. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It
like the
wasn't a
OG
Game
one.
Boy.
Was it like
It was
vertical? It was
it
vertical,
was
right?
vertical. It was like a foot long, or like less than a foot long.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
that's
What are
kind
you
of
talking?
wrong. I don't know I forgot what the name of it is. Literally, just had two buttons, the crosshair button, and then the screen. You know what I'm talking about. If I could figure out the name, I forgot what it was
I
called, but
have
I still have
no
that.
idea what you're talking about.
That was the
But okay.
first handheld. I'll post a picture. I'll find it
Yeah,
later,
yeah, yeah.
whatever. But it was a Sega, that, and then the N64 as I grew up.
Okay.
Um, so I grew up into that because I was like the only child for like 7 years. My dad also got me like a PlayStation, and so all I did was like play games because I didn't spend time with
Yeah.
family. And then yeah, so like
I
I was
was gonna
that
say, did you get
lonely.
into PlayStation or Xbox first? So PlayStation.
I actually got into PlayStation, the first one,
And
and
Affliction, you were
then
Xbox, right? Of course. I'm
I
assuming.
got
Yep.
into Xbox because we got the original Xbox too.
Gotcha.
Um, yeah, so since I didn't spend time much with my family, my dad just spoiled me with video games. So my dad was always cool with me playing video games. My mom was a typical Asian dragon lady that was like, that's a waste of your time, you're rotting your
What?
life, blah blah blah. And so like she always hated when I played video games because my job was to like my parents worked all the time, so my job was to like prep the house, clean the house when they come home from
Damn.
work, get the food and ready and all that. And anytime I was playing games, she would say that I'm wasting my time, I'm wasting my life playing these games. My dad would like be cool with it because the reason I got big into gaming was Halo actually, and I
Mhm.
got my dad into playing Halo 3
Yep.
with us. That's why I love that game too.
Oh, that's cool. I could not get any of my parents to play games, except, well, I'll get into it, but I could, but a little bit.
Get your mom into Tetris.
No, there's
She
no
will
way.
love Tetris.
Well, see,
I
the
got
thing
my
is,
mom into Tetris. That's the only game that she
my
got
mom was
into.
Filipino mom, but she was like super like the happy, like you can do whatever you want kind of mom.
Oh,
So it
must
was
be
like the
nice.
opposite. Yeah, but then like my stepdad specifically was like totally against it.
Oh, so he didn't
yeah.
like that you played games.
Well, yeah. So we all played Halo, which is pretty cool. We'll have to talk about that at some point.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead. Were you ready or were you done, Mel? Sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Okay. For everybody that doesn't know me, I'm Avante. My real name's Rob, but my online name is Avante. Basically, I got into gaming because of my dad, because he actually got me into GoldenEye. That was like the first thing. Did you guys play
Oh
GoldenEye?
man,
Did you both play
dude.
GoldenEye? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I got GoldenEye for
Okay.
Christmas when I was like 8. Oh my god.
Yeah,
It's
so I have
I got
fond
it taken
memories of
away from me.
GoldenEye. Oh, really? For what?
Anyways. but like my dad really liked video games, and then he really something turned with him, like not related to us playing games. He just like all of a sudden really didn't like video games. He didn't like shooters in specific, and so he was
Okay,
like,
so he got
no,
like
no
on this
GoldenEye.
anti-violence thing or something, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I did
It was
that in Perfect
heartbreaking.
Dark and just basically any of the big Nintendo 64 games you guys can think of.
Mhm.
Those were like my
Smash.
first things. I don't remember playing the Super Nintendo, but apparently I did. But I was like a baby. And then after that, I just kept playing games basically on my own. And then that's when I got into Halo, like you guys did. I actually had buddies that had the PlayStation like in my neighborhood, so that was the only way I played PlayStation. But then otherwise, I had a regular, like a regular Xbox.
Yeah.
And then
I only played Xbox. My brothers were the opposite. They never played Xbox. They had all the other consoles. So I do have, played plenty of them, but
Everyone that I've
I
like
never
come across
owned it.
during
Mhm.
Xbox days, it's always everyone from school, friends, family, everyone started off with a PlayStation. And for some reason everybody
Yeah.
hated the Xbox.
Well, people still
I
do.
don't know
Well, I mean,
why.
it's there's hate on both sides. I don't know why either, but it's this whole
People
console
want a
war thing.
fanboy.
Yeah.
Also, you can when you're a kid, you can only afford one. So
That's true.
So you
whichever
were
one
like
you
very
had, is the one that you
yeah.
stand.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Oh, and then
It
just to put a note, the thing that I had, I linked it in the Discord. It's
Oh,
called an Atari Lynx. That's the handheld device I
bro,
was
you
telling you guys
had the
about.
crazy old stuff. I didn't
That's
have.
what
fuck.
I'm old. What do you
Hold
expect?
on.
God,
I had that brick and I still have it and it still works.
that is a boomer
Oh,
machine.
what is that?
Yeah. It's an Atari Lynx. It was Atari's first handheld device.
I want to show it. Let's see. I'm gonna share
Actually,
my
looks pretty
screen.
cool.
Does it? It looks kind of scary. It looks like something from Rainbow Six or something. Hold on.
It's actually
I want
really
to put it on
heavy
the
too.
screen here.
Not surprised by that.
Oh, whatever. I'll do that later. Okay. You guys want to go ahead and move on to the next subject?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can do that.
Do it
Let's
up.
do that. All right. What was next? Let's see.
The do you believe in
Oh yeah. Well,
aliens?
this was just like an opener. All right. Okay. You don't have to get real into it. Do you guys believe in aliens? What's the deal?
Well, okay.
He's like, well, okay.
All right.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Do I believe that they exist somewhere? In
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
entire
yeah, yeah,
universe?
yeah.
Yeah, sure. But
Okay.
do I think that they're like doing X-Files shit? Probably not. But hey,
All right. Hold
I
on.
don't
Okay.
know
We'll do this.
everything.
Do you believe in aliens? Do you believe they've been here?
I believe so. I mean, I have these weirdest conversations about that topic too. We were just talking about like supernatural and aliens and ghosts and all that, but I believe in it. I feel like they've been here, but
Mm-hmm.
we don't know it. I
Right.
do believe people's sightings, but people just think we're crazy. You know, I don't know.
You
Like
guys
I
think
feel
we'll see
like
aliens in our lifetime? Probably not.
nah,
No.
nah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, I'm on the same boat as you guys. I think we're all pretty much the same, right? I don't
And
know
if,
if
and if
we've.
aliens have been here, it's some Mass Effect shit. All right.
Like
True.
they're
Where they're
within. They're
where they're
within
like
us.
no, where there's like some imperial mandate where they're like, no, don't mess with them until they figure it out
Oh, they just
themselves.
Don't fuck
like.
with humans because
Yeah.
they're just stupid enough to figure it like know what we are kind
Yeah,
of
well,
thing.
basically, only contact civilizations that are competent enough to reach us, contact us. Don't go like messing with a planet just to mess with it. I don't know.
Right, like that's something you gotta do some strategy and like you just don't roll in, right? Meeting up with an alien civilization.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like the chance of I think aliens having visited Earth is in the same tier as like Bigfoot, but I definitely think that they
Oh,
exist.
hold on. Now, where are we on Bigfoot?
Do you think they're here though? Do you
I
think
want to
they
believe,
are here?
but I don't. No, I
Yeah, I
want to
don't.
believe, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm same boat. I think
What
I don't
about
know.
Area 51?
That exists.
So I mean, it exists. 100% exists.
Now, have they
There's no.
experimented on secret stuff there? Probably 100%, but probably not aliens.
And there's all sorts. There's got to be all sorts of fucking crazy government like air
Hidden stuff that we don't know about.
Yeah.
like technology.
Well,
that would
okay.
be, like what we would consider to be like decades.
Well, hold on.
into
This is my thing about that though. I was like, if there was gonna be anything secretive coming out, it would have been said by Trump during his presidency, because he would just
What did
tell
you guys
everybody
think-
everything.
Did you guys
True.
remember that whole that Facebook group that went crazy about like
Oh,
that
they tried,
special
yeah,
day
try to storm
when
Area
everybody
51 to.
tried to storm Area
Oh
51.
yeah. There's like that was such a meme for a few days or a few weeks.
I mean,
And then people actually went for a bit. It was
Mhm.
live for a bit, but then the government like shut them down. Like they were
Yeah.
chasing them out of there.
it's
Well, I mean,
it's
it's a government facility, so.
there's no way that you have a place that publicized and the government's like,
They
yeah, we're gonna keep all
probably-
this alien shit here.
Yeah, right.
Nah, it's got to be like, you know,
They're
all these
just
people just want
testing
it.
shit.
Even if they did exist, they'd be like, oh, thank God, all these people just keep talking about Area 51 and not looking at all the other stuff. You know.
That's
Right.
true. That's true.
All right, well, let's not get on aliens for too long because we don't want to start off
No,
the
watch out,
podcast
you
with
go- coming out hot.
conspiracies and
Conspiracy.
hot.
yeah.
Government
It was just like an
looking in.
opener.
They're gonna shut down our podcast already.
I know, dude. Yeah. Holy. Okay. So, all right. So we're gonna start off with a big thing. We're gonna get into the Twitch leak. How long ago did this happen now? 2 weeks ago?
No.
I feel like
it was
a week and a half, 3
9
weeks.
days ago.
Oh God. Okay. I
It
thought.
was that long.
Well, I thought time had. I don't know.
I
yeah.
think they just like announced it like it was a big deal on Twitter like 3 weeks ago. No, even though the leak was out for a while.
So.
Maybe.
Well,
I thought it was.
Hmm,
I thought it was
okay.
on the 6th.
Anybody in our respective chats want to tell us, or if we want to look it up really quick, I can look it up really quick. Because there's probably a million articles, right?
Yeah.
Like, from all
over
these
different-
Twitter.
Yeah, there are a lot of
So
articles.
let me the first October 6th. Today's the 14th, so it was about 8 days ago.
You know, in terms of web security, it's like catastrophic.
So yeah, I kind of want to read like a quick just overview of what exactly happened. I don't want to read a whole lot here.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically a person did it, right? A person leaked the
Yes.
information.
Mhm.
So it says
I'm
Twitch appears to have been hacked, leaking source code for the company's streaming service. And basically it just says the leak includes the following. So you got 3 years worth of details regarding creator payouts on Twitch, the entirety of Twitch.tv with commit history going back to its early beginnings, the source
Someone on
code,
4chan. 4chan was where it was.
the source
listed.
code
The
for the
source
mobile,
code.
desktop, and video game console Twitch clients.
Yeah.
It says code related to proprietary SDKs and internal AWS services used by Twitch, an unrelated Steam competitor with Amazon Game Studios. I heard about that. And then just other like internal data and stuff like that. So let's start off with, I mean, the top of the list there is the details regarding creator payouts. That's pretty big.
Yeah, I
That's a
mean,
pretty big
so,
thing.
I think okay. Well, so for a lot of people, I guess I've been on Twitch a long time, so this wasn't
Yeah.
all too shocking to me.
Actually, how long has everybody been on Twitch?
I
you've
mean,
been-
I've had
go.
my account since 2011. I just
Right.
never was really. I was.
You weren't
active on
streaming or
series.
anything, right?
Yeah, I was like trying to get into it, but it was.
I mean, that was a long time
I didn't
ago.
know how to do it.
And Affliction, you're
I-
about the same?
No, I had a buddy of mine who streamed Halo back on Justin TV, and that's how I first
Right,
found
right,
Twitch.
okay.
And back then, you know, he had 100 viewers, and I just remember thinking, wow, that is insane.
I came to the
100 people
website
watching.
and when Justin.tv was the thing, but
Man,
we were
old JTV
children at that
days,
point.
You could watch like horror movies with like 200 people all cracking jokes. Like, you know, you could watch
Right.
soccer games, you had gaming, and then they condensed down.
Yeah.
To, down
well,
to
I'm
Twitch.
around the same time, like the 2011
Been a
time.
long time.
Anyways, go ahead with
Um,
what you were talking about.
Yeah. So it wasn't too surprising to me, but I think there were a lot of folks who were kind of shocked. And I mean, like on the one hand, a lot of streamers have sub counts very prominently displayed, right? And
Mhm.
it's
Right.
just a matter of like simple math to kind of just figure out what
Calculate
that
how much they
translates to.
have. Yeah.
Yeah, so like you know, on the one hand, it's like, well, guys, you should have. I mean, this should have been obvious. But on the other, you know, you see a sub count of, you know, I guess for some of these larger streamers, a couple thousand, and you're not really like putting, you know, month after month it adds up, and you're not really
I
putting
mean,
two and two together. I think I can
I've-
see how it would be shocking to some.
Okay, so yeah, some of those bigger streamers that do have their sub counts on their screen, I've taken that sub before, right? And you times it by
Say
what,
around
$5 or how
like
much? I don't even
Well,
know how much
so,
they averagely,
okay,
you know.
If, somebody like Summit XQC, like Ludwig,
Yeah.
somebody like them, they're
gonna
probably
actually
getting closer to like
share.
3 or 350 per sub. They're able to negotiate better sub deals. The default is
Right,
what,
right.
50-50.
You're right.
But like the higher profile streamer you are, the more leverage you have.
That's also
So,
on top of like people that pay like $24.99 or like the one that pay for like the tier
yes, you
3.
have tier 2s and tier 3s as well. That
Mhm.
is, and you have gifted subs and all that. But
Yeah.
no, I think there are a lot of folks who I don't know. I'm sure there are a lot of streamers who didn't like this, right? Because, well, if you weren't exactly flaunting, you
How
know,
much you
I'm gonna
made.
share a
yeah,
screen too. It's gonna bring 4 of us on the screen.
all of a sudden you kind of have to answer all these questions, but and you don't really have to answer them, honestly. Like you shouldn't
Oh, hold
have
on.
to, but
There you go.
feel compelled to. But I don't know. I think it's overall not a bad thing per se.
What, the finances getting linked, or what are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal. Yeah, the finances. I mean, obviously it's not a good thing, but I think it's kind of like a neutral thing overall because some of this should have been transparent in the beginning, and there are a lot of people who I think spend too much money on Twitch. And,
There's a lot of
I
people.
mean,
It's just
some
exposing people basically.
Yeah,
some
it's
people
just
can afford it.
privacy.
And, yeah, I don't know. I just that's true, privacy, but.
But I
Hey,
mean, Mel, do you have a take on it, or do you guys want to talk specifically about like the
Well,
amount of money
I
they've
look
made?
I look at just the gist of it. Same thing that Affliction was saying. Like, I wouldn't be surprised because I did hear about this leak like a long time ago too, like a few years back. Like, this happened not as wide as this, where everything was
Yeah.
like laid out. But there was something similar that happened like a few years back here on Twitch, where they did like it was obvious that these people are making this amount of money. I mean, hello, like if you're having that amount of viewers, that amount of subs, it's like you're basically you already know how much they make a year. You're just calculating yourself. This is just laid out for everyone to see exactly how much they made.
Yep.
But yeah, that sucks because their privacy was like given out.
I mean, the take that a lot of people have been doing is like, of course, streamers make a lot of money. Like, you guys surprised? Everybody knew this, right?
Yeah.
Like, are we surprised XQC made 8.5 million? No, I'm not.
well,
Yeah.
I mean, it is a lot of money,
let's
but
be-
I'm
let's be
not
clear,
at the same time.
XQC made a lot more.
Well,
than
no, yeah, he
8.5
made
million
more
in
than that. This
time
is
frame.
just subscriptions, right? This is
Yeah,
just
it's
subscriptions.
just
That's
and ad revenue.
Oh, yeah,
And
okay.
ad revenue.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's not including all the merch.
Yeah,
they
because
make,
like
all of the
donations
stuff.
and any other forms are totally separate.
Streamlabs, bits, and sponsorships are not included in this, as well
Yep.
as merch.
So I mean,
And sponsorships are probably the biggest of all. So
this goes to show you though, like how much money people are. I guess this is just subs, so never mind. I was gonna say, and on top of that, like so many people donate to these streamers, right? And it's just like, you're donating to millionaires, actually.
I think a lot of people are just upset because they wish they had that much as well.
Well, yeah, of
Well,
course,
yeah.
I'm not on the list. We're not on the list. That sucks.
yeah, there's
We're not on
definitely
the
a big
list.
jealousy factor
We don't make
there.
that much.
There's 100% a big jealousy factor there, and I'm sure there are some streamers that do
Right.
genuinely. I'm sure there's some streamers that are on this list, like raking in the dough, and are playing it down like, oh, can't afford, X this month.
Ooh.
When in reality, they very
They
well
can.
I
they
don't.
can, and
Yeah.
it's so.
Plain.
Wait, do you think any
Playing
of them
the
got
part.
outed by like acting like they got hardly any money, and then they're on this
Uh,
list? I'm sure because not everybody puts their subs on the screen.
Probably not these biggest ones. Probably
Yeah.
like the ones that were leaked, but a little lower tier than the
Well, I'm
highest paid
scrolling
people.
down.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's so many streamers that have made even $500,000.
That's what I was.
Like that's
honestly,
a lot of money that these
okay,
streamers
but
are
so
making.
here's the thing to consider. I'm looking at rank.
I'm at rank 300, and that person made 464,000. Well,
So I'm at
wait. This is over the course of 3 years. We
Are
forgot to
these-
say that. This is over the course of 3 years. I
Okay,
forgot about
okay.
that.
Yeah. So like I'm looking at rank 974. It's 180,000, a little bit more, but that's roughly 60,000 a year, which is a pretty average salary at a normal job.
Okay.
And that's
Yeah.
that's like top, barely in the top 1,000.
That's top
Think of
1,000
how many
streamers,
people are streaming on Twitch,
Right.
just like numerically. It
Right.
just this list really did show to me that the site itself is pretty top heavy, in the sense that a lot of people at the top just kill it, and then it's
Yeah.
hard to get to that level. you know.
Oh, you got to be the 1% of the 1%, basically.
Yep.
Exactly.
top.
It's just super concentrated.
Well, and then like
Um,
keeping it consistent too, because sometimes you'll just have like a good week or a good couple of months where you'll like a streamer will make a bunch of money, but it's not going to be consistent every. That's streaming in general, right?
Yeah,
The
there was at
consistency of
one
income.
point. Yeah, that's the consistency of like. I remember like I was surprised I was like even getting subs when I first started streaming, or like I
Mhm.
got decent. I was gonna quit before I started working the hospital job, and then everybody decided to start showing up out of nowhere. Like when you saw the peak, when you looked at my stats,
Yeah.
the peak of last year of October was just I got lucky.
Yeah, that was
I
last year.
got
Yeah.
lucky with all these people showing up on my stream, a lot of these subs coming in, gift subs, and I was like, damn. In 1 month, I got like $500 extra money, like right there, and
Yeah.
I was
and
like, what
that's
the
big.
fuck?
Right.
That was big.
That's big.
That was
Yeah,
crazy. And then
that's
like
big.
average is like 100 now, but I don't care. Like I
Right,
didn't
right, right.
really care about the extra money. I just enjoyed streaming. It wasn't because I wanted money or anything like that. And I just appreciate
Mhm.
everyone that supports.
Right.
But imagine like all the people like on the top 1% that are just like, there's people who are so crazy about the numbers that it's like, damn, there's my income, and they'll like put like, I guess it's the ego head in them that gets to the point where it's like my numbers are dropping kind of thing. My money's going low. Like
Mhm.
I'm not.
Oh, they probably care about that stuff so much and they don't say
Yeah,
anything.
exactly.
You know they
That's
do.
probably another reason why they would get so upset, because it's like there's that extra income, like extra $1,000 or so that is not coming in anymore because I'm losing numbers. And that's a
Yeah.
scary thing about that too, when you're in like that top 1%, that top percent, that you're so used to that money that when you don't get that amount that you're normally used
Right.
to, it's like, what can you do, kind of thing.
Mhm. Well, and I guess kind of on that point as well. I'm sure there's a lot of folks. A common thing that I've heard a lot of, because I watch a lot of different streams.
Mm-hmm.
A common thing I've heard amongst like the streamers who are in that like top percent or whatnot say is most of them didn't start streaming for money, right? Like you started
Yeah.
just to play games, and like this, it just kind of happened, right? Like it
Yeah.
just blew up, and so you might have, I don't know, maybe there's like a sense of shame or something with it, with like that kind of numbers, like with those numbers being released. Like, I didn't start doing this to make a bunch of
I
money.
could see that,
Why
I
are you
guess.
guys
Yeah.
hating on me? Like, so it does suck in that sense. But I do think it's interesting that this was what was focused on most out of that leak, because I mean, like
Yeah, so I
Twitch,
mean, the
the fact
second.
that Twitch's source code was
Yeah,
was
so I
stolen
mean,
is pretty
I'm not
huge.
okay. So because you're probably gonna be able to explain it better, but that's the other big thing. If you guys want to move to the second part of the leak, the other big part of it was that the source code for basically Twitch is just out there, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's like the blueprints for your bread and butter for
Yeah.
your business just being exposed. I mean, that's like,
So
especially for an Amazon subsidiary.
yeah. So for example, with the source code being out there, what's some stuff that could happen? I guess like
I mean,
what's some.
so you can, I mean, so like let's say you're developing like you have a similar type site and you're wondering, well, how did Twitch integrate XYZ
Right.
feature in this
Right.
way?
Right. Right. Right.
You know, like you can't just copy paste it into your own code. I mean, Twitch can still sue you for stealing intellectual property, but
Right.
Yeah.
if you're just trying to figure out, oh, how did they do this, or how is this set up, like there's just
Okay.
transparency in that. And on top of that, there's to some degree like security through obfuscation. So like you have things that are vulnerable in the site, different exploits or whatnot, but you wouldn't know that unless you had access to the source code. And so for the most part, you're like, if you're a developer, you're thinking, okay, well, not a big deal, right? Like we have access to the source code, nobody else does. But if somebody else does get access, now all of a sudden, those issues that you
Right.
didn't think were issues, they are issues. And I don't know. I would not want to be a Twitch developer right now.
Well, and then
Pretty rough.
I mean, I don't have any. I mean, that pretty much sums up basically the source code being out there.
It's like a colossal failure of IT
Yeah. Well,
security.
and the other thing
And
about
this
it.
isn't the only leak too.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the other thing too to note is
What
that
else?
the leak was titled Part 1, so they stole more stuff.
They're
They just haven't
still.
said what they took.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
and did
probably
they
gonna
did
make a
they say
series for
why?
it.
Oh yeah, didn't they say whoever the person was? Isn't this not
The
conspiracy, but
anonymous hacker.
right?
It's the
Don't they
anonymous
think it's
hacker
somebody that's an
4chan.
employee, right? Though too, or no? Is it
It
4chan or is it an employee? Or I
It
heard
could be. I mean, it was
both. I
someone who
was
think.
just
posted
posted
on
it. It was just some
4chan.
random person who posted it to
Okay.
4chan. It
Okay.
could be an
Maybe it
employee.
was just like
Could be
a
somebody who's
good
working for
inkling that it possibly was an employee. But wasn't there
I'm sure there
also
could
maybe
be
like in the
access to
4chan
it.
post? Wasn't the reasoning? I don't want to. I think the 4chan post says something about like it's just because of Twitch's like. Is it because of the Twitch hot tub streams? Let's be honest.
It's because of
Is it?
that kind of stuff, as
Yeah.
well as their
Just
Twitch's
Twitch in general, right? Just
them
being
not enforcing policies similarly, and also, I mean, like the more explicitly stated reason was just to level the playing field and potentially open up the door to more streaming services. Because you also have to remember, like YouTube is trying to get streamers right to sign on with them.
right. They are.
And now all of a sudden, now this actually is a
That's
big
a
thing
whole
for the
nother thing we
streamers,
can
and I
talk
can see
about.
why they would be frustrated on this. Is that if you're a streamer and you're trying to, negotiate a deal with YouTube, like if you're on Twitch,
Oh, and they have that
all of a
information
sudden
of you,
you're in, exactly. All of a sudden, you have
so they can make
again,
a deal with you based on the
yeah, you can
information
get
that's
you
out
can
there
get
now.
yeah,
Kind
you
of
can get lowballed.
blackmailing people.
It's
in a
not
way?
blackmailing. It's just that
It
like
gives
you
YouTube
just
an
get
advantage
lowballed.
now.
You
Yeah,
get
because
lowballed.
you're gonna
Like
get
maybe you
lowballed.
were able to maybe you could have leveraged a $3 million offer, but now
Right.
that there's more transparency,
Oh,
you get 2.2.
competitors are gonna be like, oh, you only
Yeah.
make this amount. Like, I only give you this set amount because look at this is how much you're making already.
Exactly.
Yeesh.
Exactly.
Yep.
So that's yeah, but you guys continue. I'm gonna grab something real quick.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
30 seconds.
Mo Pasta made a comment too. He's like, I
What's
don't
that?
think Twitch started for that. I think they just created incentives along the way, kind of like OnlyFans, where originally they were made for creators having explicit support from their fan base for content. Twitch was just for gamers, but now everyone is a gamer and turned into huge monetization.
What is that a comment on in general? Is that just saying like in general?
I think in general, because
Yeah.
we're just talking about. Oh, because I mentioned like how Twitch, oh, like kind of going along with what Affliction was saying about the whole. Well, you mentioned the hot tub streams too, so it's like
Huh.
and the whole money thing.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Twitch absolutely does not care. They yeah. I mean, the amount of money they probably raked in because of those streams.
Yeah.
Side note: the fact that Golden Kappa is basically fake.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
So
explain what Golden Kappa is.
yeah,
like,
explain that for everybody as if nobody knows what Golden Kappa is.
Okay, so on Twitch, there's an emote which is Kappa.
Everybody knows Kappa.
right?
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, Kappa, right? And Kappa's like the OG of OG emotes on Twitch. And for years and years and years, it's been, I guess, a rumor now. But everybody thought that the way it worked is that one random person every day, maybe it's multiple people just like for a short time, but like it's just one person. When they type Kappa, it's a golden Kappa, and it's like hyper rare. In my over a decade of being on this site, I've seen it in a chat one time, and it was in a massive like CS:GO chat or something.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just like a ton of people spamming, but in this leak, it apparently it's not random. It like the part of the the source code being leaked, you can see the golden Kappa stuff.
Yeah, isn't
And
it
it's
just
like
a set date?
it's
everybody?
either like extremely rare. I don't think it's randomized. It might be. I have to double check, but from what I was reading, it's mostly just given out by people like Twitch.
Oh,
employees.
right, that's what it
So-
is.
So it's just an
Ugh.
exclusive emote that somebody has.
Well, okay, so
It's-
everybody was led to believe that it was completely random and one person would get it, and everybody's in an uproar
Yes.
about it because they found out that actually Twitch staff can give it out personally.
Yeah,
to
well, it's
somebody.
just given out, and it's not.
It's
random.
not like-
it just kind of takes
yeah.
away the mystique and the allure of it.
Yeah.
Like
It's
so many
like,
times
oh,
in chat, you'd see somebody just post golden Kappa check, and then everybody posts Kappa, and it's just a bunch of Kappas
Yeah.
because nobody has a golden Kappa.
Yeah.
It's so rare.
And yeah,
It kind of just takes the magic away for me.
Oh, that sucks.
it's like finding out Santa's not real, right?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. It's
And
like
that's
finding out
exactly
Santa
what that
isn't
was.
real.
Yeah.
It is pretty much that.
What else about the leak? Let's see. I think we kind of covered everything. So no, there was something about this is kind of minor, but I guess Steam is thinking about coming out with its own streaming service as
No,
well.
Amazon has a Steam copycat. It's production.
Oh, that's
Its
what it
name
is.
in
Oh,
development is
okay.
called Vapor.
It was okay. That's what it was going to be,
This
something
is all
like
news to
Steam.
me.
Yeah, okay. So that was leaked from Amazon Game Studios. They were basically making their own like Steam or Epic Game Store kind of thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
shit.
That's, like, in
that was another
development.
thing that was included in the hack.
But I
They
mean,
got a
look,
bunch of
Amazon
shit
Game
regarding
Studios
that.
literally has one game right now. So I don't know what else. I mean, they're just going to make something like Steam and you can use like your Prime account basically.
I mean, if you think about it, though, when was the last time that Valve made a game? I guess they made.
That's fair,
Valve
but that
Valve,
basically that'd be the
but-
same thing. So it'd just be Amazon, using,
Yeah, you don't have to be the
and then you can
developer,
have an
just have to be
Amazon
the
Prime
platform
account
that
and
hosts
then buy all their games. Yeah.
But then they have a partnership through Twitch. Well, okay.
Yeah, I mean, basically
it would
it's just
make
making their
sense
own
for them to do
marketplace.
this.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It
Makes a lot of
does.
sense.
It's just a digital PC gaming store, essentially. I think that's. I mean, you guys said everything I thought about the leak too. Looking at the numbers for the biggest thing again, yeah, was the source code and then the amount of money that people made. But I mean, some of these streamers put their sub counts on their screen, so it didn't, phase
Yeah,
me, I guess, because I was like, I already know these people make tons of money.
Yeah. I kind of want to just put this comment out there, kind of like, don't hate me for this, but I give props whoever hacked this shit. Like, as a hacker or like coding wise person, like, that is
Well,
amazing.
You really
I
don't
wonder-
hear about this happening very often with
You don't.
large corporate
Yeah,
sites
with a
like
big
this.
company, it's like it just thinks about how safe is the security, like how genius was this person to be able to hack this big of a company and get away with it, and he's still, like
Well-
you said, it's only a part one. I just
No.
think that's cool on the coding side of it.
yeah. That's my thing is
Damn,
I don't
Kickstarter
know
was
how
great.
good is Twitch's website security to begin with.
Well,
Isn't
we
that
have
the
our
thing,
answer.
right? Is that
Terrible.
well, yeah. I was gonna say.
Twitch is. I have a feeling Twitch is a bunch of spaghetti code.
Okay, this is the other thing. Okay, so I need to find it. I don't need to go find it, but
Spaghetti.
basically, Twitch's response to all this, right? We didn't get into that.
Yeah.
How could we never hear from the CEO? Number one, and number two.
And it's always
Emmett.
just through an email.
Emmett.
It's just an email like saying, hey, basically change your password because Twitch was hacked.
Yeah, so it was the day
Well-
after that they posted a tweet, okay, and a link to a post, but it says, out of an abundance of caution, we have reset all stream keys. Or no, we can confirm that a breach. Okay,
Got leaked.
no, never mind. Same day. It was the same day. It says we can confirm a breach has taken place. Our teams are working with urgency to understand the extent of this. We will update the community as soon as additional information is available. Thank you for bearing with us. And then yeah, that was basically.
Yeah, well, that
It-
was another big part. Every single person's stream key was leaked.
Yeah, that was another thing. Stream keys were leaked, so they had to
Um,
reset all the stream keys for
It's
everybody.
just like, I mean, basically, it's just somebody had complete access to everything that is Twitch, like in terms of like the website and anything like
Yeah.
they coded in with that. It's just you just really don't hear about that ever happening.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
I mean, I'm not surprised
is
though,
not-
because
yeah.
Twitch has just failed in so many
I
aspects in the past.
I think the biggest hack aside from this was years back when the PlayStation service.
Oh, that was a big
the
one. Yeah.
PlayStation- That was the last time that
Wasn't it like
was,
people's passwords and credit cards and
yep,
home addresses
all that
and
info,
stuff?
all the info that was
PlayStation
on
3?
PlayStation Live. Yeah, PS3
Yeah.
was when the whole online system got hacked, and that,
That
was
was
the biggest one
Sony.
aside from this Twitch.
Well, there's one more I can think of. It's that.
Yeah, in like the gaming world, I can't think.
Well, yeah, in the gaming world, I was gonna say the other one that was like I don't know how long ago this was now. That Ashley Madison one. Where,
Oh my god.
yeah, where all that stuff was like
Oh.
leaked to like people like cheating on their wives and stuff.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That was another big one that was
Funny,
in the news.
I just remember reading that, and it was something like 95% of all the people on the site were dudes.
Oh yeah, that was a big like statistic. That was hilarious. 5% of women on there. Good luck.
yeah, pretty lopsided.
Just dudes talking to dudes.
Yee.
All right, we can go ahead and go to the next thing, which is Melanie. I don't know if you've heard about this.
I was
I
gonna
wanna-
ask, is it Twitch booster pay to win?
Oh,
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about the new feature that's gonna be coming out. I guess it's maybe coming out. It's in beta right now, but
What is
I'm trying to
that?
find a good article to just sum it up. So these articles were all written October 1st, so this is only about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Kotaku, that's fine. Okay, so it says yesterday Twitch announced it will test a new feature that allows streamers and their audiences to pay for heightened visibility. Currently, only a select number of accounts participating in Twitch's research initiative have access to the feature. Basically, to sum it up, is your viewers can essentially use real money, real dollars, right?
Mm-hmm.
And boost your stream. I want to find an actual picture, but
Basically
basically
to,
boost
like,
your stream to
put
the
you in the
front page of
recommended.
Twitch. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
like recommended pages.
Yes.
Well, it appears in your. It does. If it's anything like the boosts that were with bits,
It
does
is. It's
denote
exactly the
that
same thing.
okay. It denotes that it's a boosted stream, but it does appear in like the streams we think you'll like, or like the recommended section. It just kind of like blends in.
Dude, if we all just like
So
supported each other,
this
we
is
would
what
all be on the top page.
right. So that and yeah. So it says boosting means Twitch will recommend the stream to more users. How many more users is determined by how many boosts are purchased by both the streamer and their community. I don't think the streamer can purchase, but I could be wrong.
Well, I mean,
I guess right. What's stopping them from
their
doing
main
it?
account.
That or they just make their make another account and pretend.
Right, you
to
make
be a
another
big
account and just do
viewer.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Or you
So
just
That's
give one of your
cheating.
mods.
That would
You
suck.
just
That's
PayPal one of
basically
your
saying.
mods and tell them to donate it.
Yeah, that's basically like saying who has the most
It's-
amount of money to pay your
yeah, that's
Twitch
literally-
to be on the front.
That's
Yeah.
the problem.
yeah. That's
Or
the whole
that's
problem
the
of this.
contentious issue.
That makes like an
Um,
issue for everyone because like what about the low streamers that can afford it? And
Yeah.
they, like
It's basically
It's
status
just-
smaller content.
It's like I don't stream, so like right, I don't have like, but I watch streams, smaller streams and pretty big streams,
Right.
and like it's just it's a rich get richer function. That's what it is. There's just
Yeah.
no way that like some of these guys that even some of these streamers that with like 2K like 3K viewers have these just whales that like if they're like, oh hey guys, we're gonna do a boosted stream, they'll drop 300 400 500 bucks. Like
Yeah.
why it's just I don't, and Twitch is already such a top heavy platform.
mhm.
Like go to any channel, like not any channel, go to any game on Twitch's like directory, the top like 10 15,
Yeah.
you'll notice like the viewer viewer share between streamers, like the top 3 or 4 streamers have so drastically more than like the next like
The next
40%,
few,
and then the
yeah.
last 60% it's all like 10 and under.
Right.
It's so top heavy.
I think you can
So
adjust
I
that
just
now,
can't-
but
You can, but
Yeah.
my point being is that I just don't see how this could end up in any other way except just people who are already very
People
big
paying,
getting
yeah.
bigger.
Yeah.
Maybe they
That
wait it. I don't
sucks.
know. Yeah.
I mean, I don't see how this feature would be good in any way, except for Twitch making money.
Yeah, it
Right,
only helps
like-
the bigger streamers.
Yeah.
It's I mean from a profit perspective, yeah, it's gonna.
Yeah.
kill
Profit
it,
for Twitch,
but-
they make money. I'm sure people
Twitch
would
has
use it
never
all the
been-
time.
Twitch has never been known for its discoverability though, so
Yeah,
they've
that's a whole nother
made
subject.
really no efforts to fix it. So this is just in the same vein.
Yeah, so that's
really is-
currently in beta right now. I don't know how long that's gonna be going on. I don't know if it works. I don't know too much about it. I know it's only to like the big streamers that have it, I think.
I know Moon was saying that he was offered to be in the beta. I don't think he took it.
I mean, okay, so
Uh,
let's think about this in another way. So I discovered just recently on your post on TikTok, you can do the same thing. You can pay to win.
What? How?
So you can it's just like how you can
Easy
you can
clap.
promote almost anything nowadays, right? You can promote
Yeah.
a tweet, you can promote your YouTube video. On TikTok, you can just there's a
Yeah.
button to hit promote one of your posts, and you can
Oh, okay,
specifically
okay.
choose more views on your video. You can promote more followers to your profile, stuff
Basically
like that.
paying for the
I
advertisement.
mean, yeah. So that stuff already exists for all these other social media websites.
How much does it cost to promote your shit on TikTok?
So I looked at specifically just for video views, and it was $5 per day. And I actually
Ooh.
tested it.
Per day,
I
that's
tried
it?
it. I tried it. So and
Yeah.
it says the amount that they think they're gonna get you in terms of views. So I did one day for $5 to see, and they said 1,000 views, and my video has 1,000 views.
I
I
mean,
mean, you can just pay
It
to win,
works.
though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but the thing is I don't know how real all that was because I pretty much got like no comments and just a few followers.
Just a lot of likes, basically.
I mean, people go through
I-
TikTok like crazy. That's a whole nother thing we can talk
Yeah,
about too.
yeah.
But
it depends if it like how they're registering it. Like if your video
just
appears on
popped
the
it on
screen,
people's
if they've
thing.
watched it for like
Is
more
it
than half
artificially
the video.
inflated?
I don't want to pull up and see. I mean, you guys, if you have TikTok on your phone
Well,
too.
I mean, it's Rob. Do you remember back with the Twitch boost that you had? Like, we would do you do the boost, and
yeah, it's essentially what we were just talking about.
Exactly, it's the same kind of thing where like it registers like a view as like I don't know, like somebody can just like click on the stream and then immediately exit out, or just like scroll past it.
It would still
and
give me a
just-
view or a viewer. Yeah.
It I guess it sounds like TikTok is doing something similar
So,
where
yeah.
it's just more about the raw
Their
like, get
algorithm
someone to see it.
too. That's what everybody talks about.
So
the
I have it
algorithm, like-
pulled up. It just says
The
you can choose between 3 things to promote. It's more video views, more website visits, so your profile or a guest to a specific website. That's even more sus. But anyway, or more followers. And then
It's pretty sus.
says you can choose your audience. You can choose automatic, which TikTok chooses for you, or there's custom. I just did automatic, I guess.
That's crazy. I never really thought about that.
But yeah, it's just, I mean, that's essentially what Twitch is doing.
Yeah.
They're just trying to do what all these other social media websites are doing and just having a
they're
pay to win
already
option.
done.
And that's the only thing I could think of, right? Nobody cares about views to their stream while they're offline. Just only when they're online, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
God friends unite.
Yeah.
Just boost each other. Just get everybody to like boost each other every other day or
Yeah, that's the
something.
thing. It's like everybody would just abuse the hell out of it. Well, the thing is, okay, so I was in a beta version of it before where it was actually bits. Or not bits, it was channel points, wasn't it? It was channel
It
points.
was it was channel points.
There's channel
not
points,
bits.
which are free, right?
misspoke. Yes, it's free, and it was like it was max 2K.
And I would get
that
it
you could
randomly.
win.
So
Oh.
I would start my stream and then like 10 minutes in, they'd be like, you have a Twitch community challenge for the next 2 days. And if you get to like 20,000 channel points,
Yeah, then it would get to
then
the
I would
point
get
where, like,
boosted to the main
recommended
page.
page.
But the thing is, and I don't know if it's like this for this current one, but if my channel was viewed by so many people, then they'd take me off. So like if 1,000 people saw my channel, then I'd
Then
be
it would
taken
be
off the
done,
front page.
and it
Then
would
it's
be-
done.
Yeah.
Basically, then the promotion was done.
I
Um,
think that happened to me once when like I said,
A lot of people
I
were in
didn't
that
pay
beta.
attention.
Yeah.
I don't remember or like really pay attention to all that stuff.
Mhm.
Like when I got rated by that person last October, it actually boosted my channel to recommended page, and then my page was on the recommended channels for
Yeah.
like probably one day or the next day after when I got like that many
Okay.
people like coming to visit my channel, and then it was taken off right away.
Right.
It was like only for like that big boost of like people just coming in throwing biddies, and then yeah, I was like, how did you find my
Throwing
channel? How did
biddies.
people find throwing biddies to my face, you know? No, yeah, I was like, what the heck? Like I was surprised people were showing up to my channel out of nowhere, and they're like, I was like asking, where are all you people
Yeah, I mean,
coming
who
from?
goes to the front page of Twitch? Anybody in
It's
any of
okay.
these
It's your
chats?
homepage when you sign in. It's like you do check your.
But
recommended
people
channels,
are
though.
automatically,
I
you
actually
know-
have my bookmark set to the directory. I
Oh, you
try to view
skipped the main page.
Yeah, I go.
Yeah,
Well, I go
because half
straight
the time
to
it's
following.
like a music concert that's way too loud on my browser, and it like
Oh.
blows my ears out.
Oh, okay. Well, I have that as my homepage. I have the
I mean, I
homepage
guess-
in my dashboard, and I normally go to that, and I do look at recommended channels every so often.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I do go to the homepage.
I
here and
never.
there, but it's more of like I don't know. It's just like very occasionally for like whatever random reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
clearly
do
people
notice,
do.
though, that
but-
I get the same. There was a time where I would like, because I'm working from home, I'd have Twitch up on one of my monitors, and I'd just
Mhm.
like turn on Twitch. I'd be on the homepage, and for like 2 weeks straight, I would always like the recommended section gives me the same people a lot. At the
I
same
did
time
notice that. I
periods.
would get some of the
It
same
was,
people
I
or
got
something.
there was one streamer in particular that every morning at like from like 9 to 12 in the morning she would be recommended,
Mm,
and
they really want you to watch her.
that's what I thought. I was just thinking like,
They're
I,
all
I
like,
mean,
Affliction,
I don't really
this
care.
is
I
on
hope
your
she,
recommended page.
Yeah,
I hope her stream blows up. But like, you gotta think that I'm gonna watch more than just like one streamer Twitch.
Yeah.
Come on. Like,
well, I do. I mean, and we can. We're actually already at 8 o'clock, by the way.
An hour,
So we
yeah.
can
Yeah.
stop here in the next few minutes. But the discoverability thing, we can leave that for a topic for another time.
Mhm.
But basically, we all know. I think a lot of us know, anyways, that Twitch's discoverability isn't the best. But I guess we could talk in the future if there's any solutions you guys can think of, or you know what I mean. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I know YouTube's is better, but I mean, actually, it's like quite a bit better, I believe.
I know my brother was actually recommending me because he's doing YouTube now to make videos. He likes
Right.
editing.
Yeah. Oh,
But
that's
he
cool.
was all like, "You should try YouTube Live," and I was like, "I'm already like have a platform here
Yeah,
on Twitch."
that-
But he was all like, "YouTube Live." He was looking into it. YouTube Live is a lot better, and he was like looking into videos that say that
It is for
YouTube
discoverability, I
Live.
think.
Yeah.
But then I think it's also better for people that currently are posting YouTube videos.
yeah, I think what Rob said is a big part
Or
of
if you
that. I think
plan on
already have a channel,
continuing, yeah,
it's
if you already
good.
have a channel and you're gonna continue to post YouTube videos, then yeah, it's probably a good idea to switch from Twitch.
a big thing
Yeah.
for me, and this might just me being a boomer on Twitch,
Oh,
but
boomer.
I'm a huge fan of Twitch chat. I mean, some
Oh yeah, the Twitch chat's
are
way
not-
better.
Some chats are rough, but there's a lot of chats that are great, and I just love the dynamic of it. And it's
I
hard to
mean, all the
explain, but, like,
emotes, all the
well, the emote,
yeah.
Well, there's such like it sounds stupid to say, but like there's a lot of like kind of nuance and depth to the emotes. Like if you think of like just sad emotes, like you have sad.
They
you
all
have
have
feels
secret
sad, man,
meanings,
feels
and
bad.
yeah.
They have like
Mhm.
context and stuff. And
yeah,
just
that stuff wouldn't translate to another
it
chat.
doesn't translate. And even if you have the emotes on YouTube, like the community isn't there. Like people aren't in the know, I guess. And that's not
Yeah.
necessarily
Yeah.
a bad thing. Like they're doing their own thing, but for me it's just different. I don't know. Maybe
The
I'm
platform's
just not a
different,
big
yeah.
change person.
Yeah. Well, I think we should. That went quick, actually. Holy crap!
It did.
I
Yeah,
think
you know, you were gonna have like a long list. To talk
I
about, but
know. Well,
told
I
you,
mean, well,
it
yeah,
was only for an hour.
I know. Well, we'd probably like. No, that's
We
fine.
have like
We could probably like speed run some stuff sometimes. We'll get into it another time. But
podcast any percent.
so is everybody cool? Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do we have a name for our podcast?
No, we don't. I don't know how we want to decide that. Amongst
in
ourselves. No, do we want to go to chat though? I don't know if
Someone-
they
someone
have
give
our
us the
best interests in
podcast.
mind. With what?
Someone in chat.
Podcast.
Oh yeah, Montana said
No,
podcast.
no.
But
Yeah, Montana
No.
said that.
I'm
that's probably been
vetoing that.
used before. I feel like.
Yeah,
I'm-
that's true, that's
Yes,
I'm actually
I'm
gonna
vetoing it.
look it up.
I was
Oh, he's
just
Especially
throwing
vetoing.
it out
Montana
there.
said it.
Let me look up podcast on YouTube. Oh yeah, there's literally a channel called The
There's-
Podcast.
There's no
Okay.
way that doesn't exist.
They've
There's
only
no
they only have 35. Hold on, they're not that old. Wait a minute. Hold on, they're pretty relatively new. They have 7,000 subscribers. It's 2 people. Dude, we missed out on podcast. Oh my god, they've only been a YouTube channel for like 2 months.
Oh my!
We
Wow.
missed out by 2 months.
I'm shocked that wasn't taken before 2 months.
Yeah, that's a very
ago.
simple name. Well, anyways, the podcast name, I don't know. We can ask if you guys get some cool ideas from your chat or whatever, Mel. Let me
Yeah.
know, and then I'll do the same.
Yeah, I'll ask my chat.
And we can think of some stuff. But I thought this was quick, which is good because we were able to just talk the entire time. But
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
fun. Do you guys want to do another like next Thursday, same time next week?
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay, and then Mel, I think what's the deal? Monday,
Oh yeah,
November
I'm good.
1st. Is that not
November
Monday?
1st, I can start doing Mondays. It's just
Oh, that's
like I said,
literally a Monday too.
all October. Yeah, all October. I'm fucking booked. Next
Yeah,
Thursday, I'm
Yeah,
down.
Affliction. You can do
Um,
Mondays, right?
Mondays
thought-
would be much better for me
Yeah.
than Thursdays, just because I don't have my raid.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
no
We're a
worries.
bunch
Yeah.
of
But you
dad
Yours
guilds,
is on
so-
Thursdays, right? For raids.
Tuesdays and
Well,
Thursdays.
it's Tuesday, Thursdays. We're a dad guild, so we're like not as efficient, and so we just need 2 days a week instead of one. So eventually it will go down to just Tuesday, but
Mhm.
I mean, given how things are going, it's good to be Thursday for a while.
Yeah.
Thursday as
Well,
well.
just Thursday for next week, and then
The week
what is
after
the week
too,
after that?
the same thing. Unless if people
Yeah,
have
the
things
week
come up,
after
it's
that.
fine. We don't even have to do it weekly at this point yet. But I'd say
I got
let's shoot
Discord
for
on my phone.
Mondays
But so
eventually.
far, yeah, Thursdays and then Mondays after October.
Cool. And if you guys, hey, you guys don't have to like, I don't have to bring the topics. If you guys got something,
Yeah.
you do you. Bring
I,
something.
I'm gonna message you about that.
This was very last
later on.
minute too, right? We just like I came up with the
Yeah,
topics.
Yeah,
that's
and
why I
then
just
brought 'em.
told you, like, just go with it, see how it is,
Yeah.
then get feedback
Yeah.
after and see how it goes from there.
Yeah, I'll message you after this.
Sure.
For that though.
Cool.
I'm gonna drop
you
off
guys-
because
yeah,
I do
get outta
want to
here.
make some food before raid.
Yep.
See you
Have
guys.
fun.
Good talking.
See you next
Bye,
time, dude.
Afflection.
Later.
Peace.
All right, Mel. What are we gonna do?
The next guest? Oh,
Who's the next
we don't have
guest?
the next-
We're not adding any guests.
I mean, it was just originally so Avante wanted to do this. Shout him out so I
Yeah.
can follow. Affliction doesn't stream really, huh?
No, he does not stream, but he is very fluent as a chatter, a viewer. He can be our.
Yeah.
He is literally like the king viewer. How about that?
Yeah.
He'll be the perspective from a viewer standpoint, and we're the streamer standpoint. What is that? Oh, hello. Is Mopasta from your channel? I think they are.
Yes.
Thank you for the follow. Well, Mel, I'm gonna go. What are you gonna go do? What are you doing? What are you about to do?
my chat's like, but what if you're already following Avante? Oh, well then you're already following Avante.
Oh, did you already
and
tell
he
everybody to follow me?
appreciates it.
Everybody go follow Mel. I think everybody in my channel already follows you too.
No, yeah, I think I'm gonna play Devour with friends right now. I'm just.
Oh,
waiting
yeah.
I'm
Is
gonna play
that-
with, like?
Didn't they just come out with new content on that?
Yes.
Like
they
is it a
did.
new
It's so
whole
terrifying.
map and everything, or is it just
Yep.
okay?
It's a new map, a new concept for the thing.
Cool. Yeah.
Share the viewers.
Where are the viewers? What?
As the chat says.
Okay. Well, have fun next Thursday. I think 7 p.m. Does that time work? Right.
That like I said, that's perfect.
I know it's
for
like
me.
you're West Coast. Yeah. So for those that don't know, me and Affliction are East Coast. Or no, I'm East Coast. Affliction was Central, and you're West Coast.
So he's.
So we're all on different
He's like-
times.
He's an hour ahead.
Well, yeah. No, he's 2 hours ahead of you, and then he's
2
an
hours
hour
ahead, you're
behind
3
me.
hours.
Yeah. So that's why I
Um,
knew it was like a little early for you.
That's
But-
fine. Like I said, I'm normally available on the weekdays that I told you from like Tuesday to
Yeah.
Thursday, but then you're not on Wednesdays.
I'm
and then
not
Tuesdays
available
couldn't work for-
Wednesdays. Yeah.
Tuesdays couldn't work for him. So
That's
Thursdays
why-
are perfect for now until November, and then
Yeah.
I can stream on Mondays.
Well,
so I'm
technically,
good with
yeah,
that.
and then technically, well, and I think for all of us, I don't know how Fridays are. I think Fridays are like sometimes we're here, sometimes we're not, kind of deal. So that's why I think Mondays make sense.
Yeah, Mondays would be good. Fridays, I feel like people are out doing stuff. Since
That too.
everything's technically open now.
Yeah.
And
Well, it's
for
gonna be
some
winter
reason, I
soon.
would think. I know that's
But then
true,
people are
everybody's not
still
gonna
out
always do
doing
it.
stuff, so it doesn't matter. But yeah.
No, that's true. Yeah.
But yeah, okay. I agree.
it-
Mondays would probably be better for us. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I had fun. You enjoy Devour,
Yes.
and then I'll keep your stream up because I've watched a bit of the game. Are you guys all just like trying to complete an objective, right, and not die?
I played it last Thursday too, and yeah, we're trying to beat the level, but it's fucking hard, and the jump scares are fucking terrifying. She's a spider, and I hate spiders.
Oh yeah, I'm not a fan.
So
Was she a spider in the
Yeah.
first one too, or is it just the second one?
no, so every story in Devour is different. It's a different theme, but it's basically the same concept of the story. It's also part of the Watchers. The Watchers was like the original story of the game, and then Devour was like the multiplayer.
I think you told
with
me that.
everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
connected. The stories are connected, but it's like it's the same concept. Basically, you're a cult. The cult members are trying to summon whatever,
Yeah.
the demon lady or whatever like that, and then you have to just destroy her.
Oh, before we got out of here, we should have did this. I
Yeah.
don't think Affliction actually would have had anything because Affliction isn't on most social media. But
Yeah.
is there any like social media you want to shout out to?
Just my Instagram. That's
Just your
pretty
Instagram.
much
What's your
only
Instagram
active.
name? Same.
It's caramel.ttv.
Okay.
That's pretty much-
Caramelmel.ttv on Insta. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing else? Obviously your Twitch stream. Yeah, that's fine.
I try to do TikTok. I'm just too lazy
Yeah.
to do that shit. So much shit to edit. And like, even though like
I
do
get it. Yeah.
the stream ladder, like
Yeah.
I
The
use
quick
that.
upload thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really easy. It's just having to go through my clips to be like, oh, that's a
Like
good
in
clip, or,
editing.
like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
and I
know.
don't like it. So it's like the clips are funny, but I just don't feel like it's TikTok material kind of
Yeah.
thing. I
And
don't
then you're
know.
gonna sit there for 3 hours trying to edit it, and it's like, yeah, I know,
Editing is
I get it.
I wish I had that like that gene in me where it's like I love editing, but I fucking
The
hate
creative
editing.
gene, I know.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
a lot of work.
And then, okay, never mind. We could talk more and more. But I was gonna say, and then trying to find an editor, but whatever. Anyways,
Oh yeah, you're in the editor situation. I remember.
if anybody wants to follow my TikTok, it's Avante Plays. That's the only thing I'm gonna
Follow
shout.
him. He got a big TikTok.
Oh, I guess
out there with
TikTok
his
and
guys,
yeah,
with his
TikTok and
bug eyes
YouTube are
videos.
Avante Plays, but I mean, just whatever. If they have TikTok, they might as well follow. Mel, I think I already follow you on TikTok. Isn't it the same thing? Caramel Mel?
Yeah, caramelmo.ttv.
Okay, cool. All right, well, have fun. I'm gonna get out of here. Bye,
For
everybody in
sure.
Mel's chat. You guys have a good one.
Goodbye.
I will see you probably. I don't even know. What do you?
Are you playing still? Or
I'm
are you
gonna.
done
I'm
now?
gonna. We'll see. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll figure it out. I'll see you on the flip side. How about that?
Yeah, for sure. I'll see you later. Let
Okay.
me know if you're gonna want to play later.
Yeah, yeah. It depends what you are doing, I guess.
Okay.
Cool. All right. See ya.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.